I'm gonna show you guys how I recreated this stunning money piece as seen on Beyoncé. First, I always assess my canvas. I always think about where I want the brightness to live and where I want the darkness to live. While the focal point of this look is the money piece, I have to be very intentional about where I place all my other foils. So I'm parting the hair into 5 sections. The 2 front sections are where the money piece is going to live, the 2 side sections nearest the ears, and then the largest back section right below the crown. Sectioning the head this way is going to help me avoid overfoiling, which is really easy to do, especially in the beginning of your career. For these kinds of looks, less is more. I'm going to be using my favorite lightener, Redken Flash Lift Blonde Idol, and 20 volume developer. If I were working on an actual human head, I would most likely start with 10 volume. Aside from the money piece, we want to make sure that the ends of the hair are bright with little to no dimension. So I'm breaking up this largest back section into 4 subsections and teasing and tipping out the ends. And I'm doing a very deep tease to ensure the most dimension roots to mids. When working on naturally textured hair, depending on how tight the curl pattern is, it may be easier to smooth out the hair before foiling. And I would only approach it this way if I know my client is going to be wearing their hair smoothed out most, if not all of the time. Because in this photo we're recreating, Beyoncé is most definitely either wearing a wig or extensions. Now moving on to the 2 side sections, I would say that these 2 sections are the most important part because we have to make sure that they connect to the front and the back. So I'm taking diagonal back slices, and the first 2 subsections I'll be teasing and tipping out just like I did in the back section. This is what's going to connect those ends all the way around the head. Now the next 2 slices I'll be weaving to create some highlights in that middle area. This is going to better connect that money piece to the brightness towards the ends of her hair. And I'm still teasing to ensure natural depth at the root and also a beautiful blend. When I'm done, I'm moving the hair that was left out of the weave forward towards the front of the face. Then I'll tease and tip out the hair that was left out of both of those weaves I just did. Moving on to the 2 front sections, which is going to be our money piece. And I don't think you need a million foils in this section either, you just have to be really intentional. So instead of slicing, I'm doing a zigzag. And I'm still teasing, not as much as I was before, just a little bit to maintain a root, and I'm pushing my board all the way up against that tease. And there is absolutely no hair being left out of these subsections aside from that teased part. Now when I reach that top section, I'm still zigzagging, but my teasing is becoming a lot shorter because I only want about a 2-inch root. I let the doll head process for about 40 minutes until it lifted all the way to a level 8. After towel drying the hair, Karen applied a pH balancing spray before blast drying the hair. When using Redken Shades EQ, I like to make sure that the hair is at least 50% dry. I kept my root melt formula really simple by just matching my doll head's natural base, which is a level 4. Then for the all over, I went in with 3/4 9M, 1/4 7M, and 2 capfuls of 8 VB. Beyoncé's hair, in my opinion, is a very warm sandy tone. The doll head lifted very warm, so I didn't add any extra warmth into the formula. I used the M series for that sandy look, and then the VB was to cancel out any unwanted warmth. When smoothing out naturally textured hair, I love to use the Redken's One United spray, which is a leave-in treatment, and then I'll go in with Redken's Frizz Dismiss cream, which obviously helps tame the frizz. Another important key to smoothing out textured hair is using a boar bristle round brush. And my favorite heat protectant to use before curling the hair is Sexy Hair's Control Me spray. I'm using a 1 1/4 inch barrel size curling iron to recreate the curls seen in Beyoncé's photo. I'm curling every single piece of hair away from the face so it opens up really nicely and creates a more uniform look. You might notice that this lighting is not very cute, and that's because today it's very gloomy in San Diego and I had to film this video on 2 separate days. After the curls cool off, I brush everything through with my paddle brush, and then I finish with the Sexy Hair Smooth and Seal Spray. This hairspray is great if you want to protect the hair from bad weather and add shine. And now for the final result. And yes, I absolutely waited until there was better weather so I can get really pretty lighting and show you guys how the tones look in the best lighting possible. If you enjoyed watching this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe.